Airplane, smoke, pylon, door, weight, school, field, net, people, road, concrete, parking lot, car, bag, sweater, paper, leaves, signs, moon, light, trees, van, wheels, pool, sky, ball, mustache, mosquito. That's all I got. Got a very soft face. Recently shorn.
How'd you know? This morning, in fact.
Wow, yeah, moving like a baby.
It's October. We've done 10 episodes now. I've appreciated everyone telling me what they've felt about this, and people who come back and listen, and it's a nice thing. I'll keep going. I love the idea of doing this for a long time, and I have a sound archive of my life. We'll see if we get there. We're only at episode 10. If I keep the same pace, it'll take till 2029 to get to triple digits, so all aboard.
I mean, make you call them daddy.
Like,
Yo, we have so much in common with Portuguese people. Okay, stop blazing so hard.
she's not
Yo,
blazing.
stop blazing.
She's not blazing at all. She's Brazilian, so she doesn't pick that word. One of them was Turkish and one of them was Portuguese.
Arriving at Castle Frank Station.
They're swinging chimes, so you can hear reverb.
Yeah.
You can hear it like bending, the sound bending. I love it. I would like someone to do it to me because it's very heavy to hold and to swing. But when I first heard it, someone was playing it and they were walking up and down. Everyone was lying down, and I just didn't want it to end. It was very calming. So of course I had to get my own.
now that I'm out of school and have so many less resources, I've been trying to find out my own very like everyday ways of making art without like much of a budget. And a lot of that's been through this podcast and just talking to people out in the world. And these skaters who I just approached at a skate park and filmed a scene with them for something. And I love that a small, like, weird film can find a small, weird venue with people that care and are interested in such things.
Testing. Luke just entrusted me with...
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, he actually does have a podcast.
My name is Jess. This is Lizzie. We're the bros.
So, what do you think about women?
Hello. Oh. My name is Luke. I co-directed, Couch Locked. That was the split screen one. My message, well, thank you, Eric. My message is thank you, Eric, for putting this on. Thank you, Luke. And thank you for having me back after last year. All right, of course. I screened this film at Eric's Backyard Film Festival, which is a super local festival from Oakville. The right kind of local, and the spirit is so beautiful. Like, this guy Eric, he's created a little world where he's God, his own Xanadu, his own paradise, and you're just in Eric's world, and he puts the films on and he orchestrates this whole ordeal, and it's a beautiful thing, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Take this for example, Oakville, that there is only one Eric, and he is Eric Evil. I mean Backyard. Ready, aim, fire! Ladies and gentlemen, these and that, welcome to Eric's Backyard Film Festival!
Wow. I've been thinking a lot about the ways in which I create time capsules for myself. I've journaled in the past and written letters to myself and even just casually kept voice memos of like situations from my life very observationally. And now I'm doing this podcast, which I feel is probably the most like organized, accessible iteration I've come up with so far. While like recording and photography has been around for like more than a century, the ability for everyone at any time to just casually create high quality documentation is new. That is new. I think about the theorist Andre Bazin. He called photography embalming time, and then he called film mummifying change, which is such a true thing, and it's not something our brains really evolved to confront. And I'm kind of in the first generation of people who can see these like vivid cell phone portraits of them as children, teenagers, and they feel kind of blisteringly real. There's not really a gloss at all. It becomes very strange to hear yourself. The ones of me as a child are cute and endearing to me, but the more like last 10 years is like this uncanny valley of cringe where it's close enough to how my brain works now that I recognize it, but it's so kind of unbearable to watch. So I was looking through some of my old YouTube videos, my diss videos, my cultural commentary from 2017.
Back in the day, he liked to roast people. He uploaded some roast videos, and I'm actually okay with roasting. I've done some myself on this channel. But to roast people, you can't be a little bitch, okay? Where's the Happy Wheels videos? Where are they gone? Are you self-conscious about your old self? Are you deleting these videos because you're scared of what your old content was and you don't want people to see it? Now this shows that you're a little bitch and you're scared of your past, so how can you go and then try and roast people and act like you have balls when you're really just someone who's self-conscious about themselves?
For those of you who know me and didn't know about my past as a edgy YouTuber in middle school, I'm sorry. It's been such a tool for like brutal growth, watching myself, like, oh God. Even listening to like previous podcast episodes on here, I'm like, well, why did I say it like that? Why did I do that? And I'm just forging ahead, and I know I'll find my correct taste and delivery style that aligns with my soul truth. But even on a more serious level, like, I took surreptitious recordings while I was in a emotionally abusive relationship, and, you know, later on listening to those recordings, hearing the kind of standard of treatment, kind of cringing at how little I would push back. It's like a horror film where you're yelling at the screen at the character's stupidity. Listening to that gave me the wake-up call, like self-consciousness, to actually leave that relationship. But how strange that I had the presence of mind to know something was so wrong, but not the willpower in the moment to change anything about it. It's like I was leaving myself a clue for a future, more dignified self. It's the sobering power of mummifying change instead of being able to kind of butter it up in your memory and tuck it away and press on with all the ghosts, you know? And I try to just hold myself accountable to standards of treatment. And I look at the videos of myself as a little choir boy. I'm like, I don't want to put him through this, you know? Let's make a good life for him.
Have you heard the sound of the angel voices ringing out so sweetly, ringing out so clear? Have you seen the star shining out so brightly as a sign from God that Christ the Lord is here? Have you heard the news
that they bring from heaven to the humble shepherds who have waited long? Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Hear the angels sing their joyful song.
Done.
Thank you for listening to this episode. You can email me with any feedback or questions or things you want featured on the show at donovanesquepod@gmail.com. Give yourself a moment, take in your surroundings, breathe, keep going. For me, it's important to remember that people aren't like photographs or recordings or videos, in that they're embalmed and mummified and kept in one state. People are more like songs, in that they can be recorded multiple times and change and evolve in the songwriter's mind. And you can catch up with it years later and still hear the same melodies from a new perspective. My friend often quotes this Phil Elverum line, which is, recorded music is a statue of a waterfall, which is quite true. And I was thinking about this when I saw Will Oldham perform at the concert hall at the start of September. And he has this song called New Partner, which is a recording, like a track that means a lot to me, that was released in 1995. So now 30 years later, I'm hearing Will perform it live, and it's so different. And I'm realizing that New Partner isn't a recording. It's a living thing that I've checked in on 2 times. And I created a new recording of it just from the audience, which Will gave me permission over email to play here on the podcast. So I thank him for that. And I love this song. And I love the lines, "You were always on my mind, you were always on my mind," because to me, it's like he's saying, you are always on my mind and you were always on my mind at the same time, which speaks a lot to how I feel about the people in my life right now and the people I once held so close, and how they're both here at the same time and are here and were here. Take care.
Well, I would not have moved if I knew you were here. It is some special action with motives unclear. Now you'll haunt me till I pay for what I've done. It's a payment that seems to preclude the having of fun, but you're always on my mind. 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 Oh, but oh, I've got a new partner riding with me. Yes, I've got a new partner now. But the sun's fading faster, we're ready to go. There's a skirt in the bedroom so blessedly low, and the looms on the moor, all the fish in the